Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a video I have literally never done on my channel ever, and this is like an exclusive Bath & Body Works candle haul. I definitely shop at Bath & Body Works a lot, specifically for candles like we do, but I typically only, pick up like a few here and there, and then I'll just like incorporate it into a vlog or like something like that. I've never like sat down and done a full-on Bath & Body Works candle haul, or even just like a full-on Bath & Body Works like dedicated haul video, literally ever. So I'm so excited because this is honestly like the first time I truly participated in Candle Day. Like, I really did it this time. I literally bought, between my online order and then my in-store purchase, I think I got 22 candles, but there are a couple that I am going to be either like returning or exchanging, so we'll talk about those as well. But yeah, I have a lot of candles here because this is like the first time I've had like a real big haul, like worthy of its own video to show you guys. Like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can pick this up. I got one of the like reusable totes that they were giving away, and I don't know if y'all be able to tell. This is so heavy. And it seriously smells so good sitting here right now next to all these candles. Like, I'm so stinking excited. I feel like I always like get at least like a candle or two during Candle Day, but like for whatever reason this year I got the candle bug, and I have been burning a candle like basically non-stop. So I'm going through a candle like every week and a half, 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what, this year I need to like take full advantage of Candle Day, and I need to like stock up. I wanted to try some new ones. I wanted to like re-up on some of my favorites and just kind of like take full advantage of the sale. Plus, on top of it being like the Candle Day sale, I had coupons and I had rewards and I had like free things with purchase. So I really like did it. Like, I feel like I got some serious steals and deals, but I'm only be showing you all the candles in this video. The other like supplementary things like the free products and the rewards were just like lotions and body sprays that my husband actually picked out, so he has those. But without further ado, I feel like I'm just like chit-chatting. Let's get into the candles. Definitely let me know when I show y'all the candles, like if there's any of these scents that are like your favorite, that you don't like, what was your favorite that you picked up, if you tried something new, or like if you always get like a couple of the same scents every year, or you like stock up and get a ton of the same one. I would love to know what your like go-to like need to have all the time candles are, and like what ones you took a flyer on. So we're just gonna start going. Obviously there's gonna be some Christmas candles in here because, and y'all are definitely seeing this after Christmas for sure, but of course there will be some holiday scents because I feel like that's part of the purpose of the Candle Day sale. Which also, let me know how long your Candle Day order took, or if you only shopped in store, let me know. Did you shop in store or did you order online? Because I did both, and my online order took like over 2 weeks to get here. I think it took like 16 or 17 days from the day I ordered for it to arrive. So like, took a little longer, and there's like definitely some Christmas scents that I'm not going to be able to burn like during the holiday season because it took so long to get here. But I definitely like stocked up for enough candles for the whole year. Like, I got spring, you'll see I got spring, summer scents, and then also some like wintry Christmas scents as well. Anyway, my favorite like all-time scents from Bath & Body Works, like no matter what time of year it is the balsam candles. I have burned through like a million Tree Farm and fresh balsam candles at this point in the holiday season because I cannot stop. The fresh balsam is everything to me. So I got a vanilla balsam, which this I don't think I've had before, and I do really like it. Vanilla is like one of my favorite scents. Vanilla and like coconut are two of like my favorite kind of like, I don't know if you want to call them year-round scents, but like more like normal scents. Vanilla and coconut are my favorite, but balsam is like my favorite, like most nostalgic scent of like literally all time. So this is like my perfect candle. I mean, my perfect candle is fresh balsam and Tree Farm. Those are like my top two candles, like my most burned candles of my life. But I love the fact that they combine vanilla and balsam because I love those scents. So of course they're amazing together. And here's the packaging that I chose for that one. If they did have the scents that were like the same, but there was like a couple different packaging options, I did try to pick like the packaging that I thought would like be the cutest or whatever. And I loved the packaging on this fresh balsam. So pretty. It's like a festive green, but it's almost more of like a bluish green. It's kind of glittery. It's got the snowflakes. I like these kind of like solid ones compared to these, even though this is really cute and festive and pretty. I have quite a few of those little like candle like holders, like the decorative ones. So I like solid color candles because then you can put this in there and kind of like see like the decorative component of the candle like little holder case, and with just like the solid color coming through rather than something so busy like this. So even though I feel like a lot of times the like more cuter packaging is cuter and more festive, this is like for aesthetic purposes, like for decor. Sometimes these are a little bit better, and this is like just the best scent in the history of the world. Like, no matter, I won't burn this obviously in the summer, but still, like, no matter what time of year, if you ask me what my favorite scent is of a candle, it will always be fresh balsam. But like I said, Tree Farm has like kind of come up and either taken a really close second or potentially even tied for first place with fresh balsam. We'll have to see at the very bottom because I purchased one like right before Candle Day with a coupon that I had. But Tree Farm is like fresh balsam with just like a little bit more of like that woodsy kind of scent, and I love like a woodsy kind of like musky scent in candles, in like perfumes, anything like that. So I feel like Tree Farm is kind of like fresh balsam and then like taken up a notch and made even better. This next one I had never tried before. This is Snowy Coconut Frost. Such gorgeous packaging, and I love the candles that are more kind of like, I mean, I love the Christmas ones, obviously. I'm like a Christmas nut, as you can probably tell from what I'm wearing. But I also really appreciate just like some good winter scents that once the Christmas season is over, you still have candles that aren't like overly Christmassy. They're just like wintry for January and February and all of that. So I love this one. Like I said, coconut is like one of my favorite scents of all time. So even though I hadn't smelled this before, I knew as soon as I heard the notes, which is like coconut, birch, and vanilla. So it's got the woodsiness, it's got the vanilla, and it's got the coconut. Like this is literally a combination of like my top 3 favorite scents. So I knew I would like this one. I feel like the coconut is probably the most overpowering, but you still get those other hints in there. So that's gonna be such a nice, just kind of like fresh, wintry scent. And then, okay, this is one of the ones I'm like the most surprised about. I kind of had a feeling I was gonna be obsessed with this, but like I really love this. This is one of the blends, which is basically like 2 completely separate candles that they literally just like put into one candle. And I thought it was kind of a weird combo. It's cinnamon, spice, vanilla, and hot cocoa and cream, which hot cocoa and cream is one of my favorite winter scents, just like I was saying for like January, February, like the colder months. I love that one. But then I thought putting cinnamon and like a spicy vanilla in there could either be amazing or weird, but no. It's like perfectly balanced. That's what I'm like, I was showing this to my husband and I was like, you can literally smell every single thing. You can smell the cinnamon, the spiced vanilla, the hot cocoa, like you can smell every single component, which is just crazy because you'd think like maybe the cinnamon would kind of be overpowering or the chocolate, but oh my gosh, this is like probably one of my favorites in this whole entire haul. And of course I didn't know that when I bought it because this candle has never existed before. But then of course you get your candles in and then you're kicking yourself and wishing you had stocked up on like 1 or 2 of the scents that you just discovered you're obsessed with, but you didn't buy more than one because you didn't know if you're gonna like it. And now I'm kind of wishing I would have got a couple of these ones because it smells so good. The packaging is like honestly kind of boring and I really like hate this font. I wish they would have like made it a little bit cuter. I wish they would have tried a little bit more with the aesthetic. I think it's kind of boring, but I love that candle. I'm also really pleasantly surprised with this Tipsy Elf. So obviously this is a Christmassy scent, but it's got really cute packaging and it's pink, which I was kind of surprised by. I feel like you wouldn't normally expect a Christmas candle to be pink, but this is like a vanilla nutmeg like rum combo. And like I said, I love vanilla, but I love like a rum, like whiskey, the flavor, but definitely the scent too. Again, I feel like that kind of has like those kind of smoky hints to it. So this is a really nice balance of kind of like a smoky, sort of like a spiced vanilla. So I feel like even though this is like a Christmassy packaging situation, you could easily turn this around or like I said, put it in like a little candle case and this doesn't smell overly Christmassy. Like you could totally burn this in like January, February, March, like the colder months, and it just is like a really like cozy scent, but it's not overly Christmassy in my opinion. This next one, oh my gosh, I was so excited for Candle Day because I love banana candles. I forget the one that I have that I'm like obsessed with. They don't sell it anymore. It's like a banana nut bread, like something like that. I'm sure if you're like a candle junkie, you know which one I'm talking about. So I knew they were going to come out with some banana scents for Candle Day. They don't like typically don't have banana scents like all year round or even like seasonally. It's typically just literally Candle Day that they have banana scents, which like is so weird because banana is such an amazing scent. So this one is banana walnut muffin and I knew I was going to be obsessed with this. It literally just smells like spiced banana. Like definitely like some kind of nutmeg or cinnamon. Yeah, there is nutmeg and cinnamon. Wow, I literally just guessed that. It's literally just banana, nutmeg, and cinnamon, which is exactly what it smells like. And it also smells kind of like a baked good. It's got like that warmth in the background. I love the pretty yellow. I like the packaging. It's kind of like cute and doodly. So I was so excited for banana candle. However, I think the lid is a little weird. I wonder like if this was a mistake or something because it's just like a pumpkin lid, which like this is not a pumpkin candle. It doesn't have pumpkin in it. I don't know if they just had extra like fall lids, so they just like put it on this candle. I just feel like this like doesn't make a lot of sense with this candle. I don't know why there's a pumpkin lid on that, don't ask me. This next one, this I took a little bit of a flyer on, and I know this is a pretty unique scent. This is the French Baguette, and I feel like this is one of the few candles at Bath & Body Works that truly just smells like a savory like food. Like it literally smells like bread. like a loaf of like white bread like at a bakery or something. It's not like sweet, it's not like, it's probably not going to smell super like intense either, because it's like a very subtle scent. Like I feel like kind of like when bread is baking you can smell it, but it's obviously not overpowering. It's a very subtle scent, but it is like I think unique, which is why I wanted to grab it, because it's not like a dessert, or it's not like a super like fresh linen-y scent or something spiced. It's like a very kind of like neutral, like subtle scent, which I thought was just a little bit different. So I'm excited about that one, and I like the packaging too. It's very simple, like very aesthetic, not like a ton of colors, kind of neutral. So if you wanted to like put this out on like your counter or something, I feel like it would match with your decor. Next up is a fall classic. I just had to like stock up on this for next season, but I got Leaves, which everyone and their mother knows what this one. It's like an apple-y spiced sort of vibes. It's got sort of like a citrusy scent to it. And I love this packaging with like the reflective gold, the plaid. Oh, such a like a cozy scent. Like as soon as I smell this, I'm instantly transported to like September, October, like just the fall coziness, the weather getting colder. Very cozy. Also same for this one, Marshmallow Fireside. Obviously this is like an OG, everyone and again their mother has this one. This is very different though. This is very much like a like smoky vanilla, yeah, like smoldering woods vanilla. I'm literally like, I don't actually know the notes on these as I'm describing them to y'all. I'm just saying what it smells like, and then I'm realizing that I'm like spot on. And I'm not typically like super good at identifying scents, so I'm actually kind of impressing myself. But yeah, this is just, again, a very cozy scent, like vanilla-y, warm, toasty, like perfect for the fall. But also this would be a really good like winter scent as well, again for like January, February, March, when it's still kind of cozy and cold out, but obviously you're not doing like the Christmassy scents anymore. This is such a good one. Same with Hot Cocoa and Cream. I don't think I have that in here because I definitely bought one not too long ago, but Hot Cocoa and Cream is also a really good just like winter scent. And then like I said, I had to pick up all the banana options that I possibly could, so I got banana bundt cake. And this one's like kind of similar to the other one. It's like banana and also walnut, which the other one had walnut in it too, and then also cinnamon. So like they're similar. The other one has nutmeg. This one doesn't have nutmeg, but it's got like similar notes in terms of it being like a nutty spice banana, but this one is a little bit sweeter smelling. Like I feel like the banana is a little bit more intense in this one, but you still get like the nutty background. I honestly think I might like this one more than the banana walnut muffin, but if you like either of these scents, if you're able to get your hands on these, they have very similar notes. This one's just a little bit more intensely like really sweet banana. So if you like banana, you're gonna be obsessed with this one. If you don't, you'd probably want the other one. Also, I don't even know like how many of these are still available. I know sometimes obviously they sell out of things during Candle Day and then they don't have any more like until next Candle Day, or they just don't make them anymore. But also I know sometimes they like don't sell out of them, or like the stores still carry them, or people return them, things like that. So even though these may or may not be available online, I'm still kind of recommending them as if they are, because you might be able to find them in your local stores, online, you know, Facebook Marketplace, and like all the people that like resell candles that maybe they don't like or return or whatever. So you might still be able to grab these, even though obviously Candle Day has come and gone. Next up, we're getting into my in-store purchases. These last 6 are in-store purchases, and like I said, I will let you know which ones I'm probably going to be like switching out or returning. When I was in store, I was really looking for like a coffee scent, because my husband really loves coffee, and I feel like there's something very cozy again for like the fall and winter time. There's just something like very cozy about like a coffee scent. So like I keep saying, for like the post-holiday cold weather, I thought this would be a really nice option. This is Paris Cafe, so it's coffee, brioche, and vanilla. Definitely like a very overpowering coffee scent, like it's very much a coffee scent, but there is like that warmth of the vanilla and the brioche, which is obviously like kind of a bread, sort of like a nutty almost smell in the background, but it very much has like that intense coffee scent, but it isn't like in your face. But I think this is going to be really cozy. I feel like we all just like love the smell of coffee, like a coffee shop. This one I was really excited to get my hands on. I didn't see this online when I was ordering for Candle Day, but I did grab it in store, and it's pistachio and toasted vanilla, which I love like toasted scents, and then of course like a toasted vanilla. That's right up my alley. But the pistachio just adds, oh, you can smell the pistachio so much. Like it's not just like a nutty like background scent, like it truly smells like a ton of pistachios just like in your face. But the toasted vanilla is kind of in the background, kind of like making it a little bit more like subtle and soft and warm. And oh, this is just so good. I feel like this could be like a year-round candle, even though obviously they put kind of like a sweater wintry packaging on it, which is honestly really pretty. I love like the neutral colors, and it almost looks like it's got like texture to it Really nice packaging, but I could totally see myself burning this in like the spring and summer, but I could also see it being like very much like a cozy winter scent too. This is also another one I probably would have stocked up on if I had known how much I really loved it. It's very unique and different. I've never smelled a pistachio candle before. 10 out of 10, so good. In the stars, okay, this was a little bit of a flyer for me. I like know a lot of people really like this one, but as you can probably tell, I go more for like the food scents, like the kind of like bakery or like muffin or kind of like sweeter vanilla-y. I feel like literally everything I've shown y'all has been a food or like dessert scent. I'm not like huge on floral or like clean like cotton. Like I'm really not into all of those kind of scents or like the super cologne type scents. I'm very much here for like the food ones. So this was a little bit of a flyer. This is more of like, it's got champagne, water lily, and then a little bit of amber. So it's like very much outside of what I would typically like go for, as you can literally tell from this whole haul. But this scent is amazing and I've heard this raved about and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. I didn't order it online because I was like, that's not something I would typically go for, but then I saw it in store and I smelled it and kind of fell in love. It's very much like a spring and summer to me, at least. Very much kind of like a perfume type scent, kind of girly but very clean at the same time. I don't know, I really like it. It almost kind of has like, to me, like almost like coconutty type of scent. It's not listed here, but that's kind of like the vibes I'm getting, sort of like a summery scent, and really pretty packaging too. So that's like outside of what I would normally get. Really like it. This next one, as soon as I saw the packaging and I saw the name, I knew I was going to love it. This is a Warm Ocean Breeze. How beautiful is this packaging? I love the leaves and like the gold and just like these really pretty like turquoise colors. And I feel like you can tell just by looking at it that this is going to be a coconutty flavor. It's got coconut, eucalyptus, sage, and sandalwood. So it's got like a hint of that coconut, but I feel like the eucalyptus is probably the overwhelming scent. The sandalwood kind of gives it a little bit of that woodsy vibe. So it's not like overly like clean or fresh or anything. It's got a little hint of like a muskiness, and honestly it's just so dang pretty. The packaging alone is like what drew me to it, but I feel like this will be so nice for this spring and summer, like very light and clean and like airy feeling and smelling. And then just two more were on the tail end of this. This is Cuddle Weather, which I had never heard of before. Again, kind of has a similar packaging to that pistachio one, just kind of like a textured neutral, like almost a sweater sort of look. And this is like very cozy. This honestly smells a lot like leaves to me. It's gingerbread, tea, and cinnamon shortbread. So it's very much a spiced scent, like very spicy like cinnamon. The gingerbread doesn't super stick out because I feel like the cinnamon's a little overpowering, but it's very cozy and spiced. To me, this is more fall than like winter or Christmas, but I could see it being like a Christmas/winter scent too, for sure. But to me, like how spiced this is, it kind of leans like more fall, like September, October, November to me. But such a nice scent. If you like kind of like a pumpkin-y, like just spiced scent, you would really like this one. I know a lot of people that are crazy. My girlfriend's like crazy for anything gingerbread, and that's honestly the only gingerbread one that I snagged, and it's really nice. Like very like a cozy scent. I feel like I've described a lot of these scents as cozy, but that's what I go for. To me, candles are just cozy. They're like a warm blanket for your nose. And then last but not least, oh, I did get a tree farm. I was like not gonna order a tree farm because I was like, I know I have at least one, if not two, unburned tree farms. But then I was in store and I was like, I have to get another one just because they're on such a good deal, and it's like my favorite scent of all time. It's pine needle, cedar, and spiced apple, which actually I don't really get like any apple. I'm kind of surprised there's apple in here because I feel like usually apple's a pretty, not like overwhelming scent, but I feel like typically apple, you can smell apple for sure. So I'm kind of surprised, but like I said, this and Fresh Balsam are like my top two favorite candles of all time from like any brand, not just Bath & Body Works or anything. I honestly don't love pumpkin scents from Bath & Body Works. I typically always get my pumpkin scents from Yankee Candle. For whatever reason, I love Bath & Body Works, but I typically don't like their pumpkin anything almost. I love a lot of Yankee Candle pumpkins, just like fun fact. But in terms of like all-time candle top favorites, this one and Fresh Balsam are the best. I'm really not obsessed with this packaging, to be honest. I don't really like it at all. I don't think it's very cute. I don't think it's very like Christmassy. I guess it's more wintry than anything. But like I said, sometimes it's nice to just have these simple candles because this would look really cute in one of my candle holders. It's just kind of like a neutral mint green, and like you just cannot beat this scent. This like screams Christmas to me. I cannot get over it. So those are all the candles that I have here in front of me to show y'all. And then in terms of the candles that I did not love, that I'm going to be, like I said, either switching out or returning, whatever, is Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. I really thought I was going to like that because I love peanut scent and I love pumpkin, but honestly like I just said, I didn't even say what I just said because of this, but like I just said, I am just not crazy about almost anything pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. I am always going during the fall season, like trying to pick up pumpkin candles because I'm as basic as it gets and I love pumpkin coffee, scents, like eating it, everything. But I just don't think Bath & Body Works does pumpkin the way I like it. Yankee Candle does for whatever reason. So, and even though like I thought the peanut like component, because I love the smell of peanuts and peanut butter and all that, I thought that would kind of like trump the pumpkin scent and I would really like the combo, but I don't really care for that one. And then Iced Winter Balsam. Again, I love balsam, so I really thought I was gonna like that one, but that was a little bit too like clean smelling, which as you would probably notice, I don't really do the clean, like the lavender, like anything that smells overly like laundry or something, I'm not crazy about, and that's honestly what that one was. And then Merry Maple Bourbon. I was really surprised I didn't like that because I love like a mapley, again, kind of like sweet woodsy scent, and I love the smell of bourbon like I was saying with the rum one. So I really thought that one was gonna be right up my alley, and it's just something about that combination didn't do it for me. My husband, I had him smell all these too just to be like, do you like this one? Like I'll keep it and burn it if you like it, and he didn't really care for them either. So my son and I are gonna do a little switch out and either exchange them or return them. Obviously I'm not going to show that right now. I don't know what I'm going to choose, but if you guys do like this kind of content, you are more than welcome to subscribe and follow along for the vlogs. Anytime I go to Bath & Body Works, I'm typically vlogging it, doing like a mini haul in the vlogs and stuff like that. So whenever we do go take a little trip to switch those candles out, I will definitely be vlogging it and I'll show you all what we pick out. But in terms of the ones that I have in front of me, I am so excited and thrilled with my choices. I feel like other than those three, and like I said, I ordered like 20 something candles between in-store and online. So I feel like the fact that I only knew the scents of probably 5 of them, I feel like I took a lot of flyers, and the fact that only 3 out of like, I don't know, you know, 18 didn't work out for me, I feel like it's actually a pretty good like ratio. I feel like I made pretty good guesses and I'm really happy with these purchases. So like I said, let me know what candles you got, which ones are you loving, which ones are you like not crazy about, and thank you so much for watching. If y'all would like to subscribe, would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.